rockin' with Hollywood. I'll take you to Hollywood. Take you in the stones and see what all the talk's about. You're rockin' with Hollywood.
Hey, what's up? It's Wednesday. Hey.
Take it to Hollywood. You're rockin' with Hollywood. I'll take you to Hollywood.
The host with the most. For some reason we're on a little delay, and so I'm about to just make sure we are live on Facebook and make sure everybody's seeing us, making sure everything's happening. It's Cosandra Calloway, your girl, the hostess with the most, is giving you the most amazing caliosity I can possibly give you. Bad connection. Okay, so we're trying to make it happen, guys. Just sit tight. So while I'm trying to make it happen on my end, I'm going to see if I can get my sponsor. So I have the sponsor for the show is A1. And A1, why don't you tell them how you get down as we try to see what's going on here in the Calloway Nation. We're going to do A1. We got Bonita Money, the CEO and president of Women Abuv Ground and the Glass Jar in the house. And so this is how we're doing it. So we are making things so happen. So A1, what's going on, guy?
Yes, greetings. I'm on the Calloway, Cosandra Calloway show right here. And this is A1 Fronto Leaf. This is it right here, A1 Fronto Leaf, the best Fronto Leaf in the tongue, and it's a natural leaf, not processed. I don't want to I don't want to put down nobody else, but I'll talk just from this leaf itself. This big, gigantic leaf, don't be scared of this leaf. Come from Mama Earth, the earth is out of the soil, not the dirt now, the soil. So you cannot be scared just because it look, this way. You can't be scared of it. It's a natural leaf. If you notice what we actually do with the leaf is that there's one big giant that you could probably wrap a little baby in. You could make, I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4. Fronto Leaf has been around since the beginning of time. It's been around from a long time. You know what I mean? So, and it's natural, going from a don't be scared of it, just you have to love it. If you love Mama Earth, if you love this leaf, that means you love yourself, because we look like Mama Earth. We are Mama Earth, Mama Earth is Mama Earth. We cannot destroy her. We could try to destroy her, but believe me, we cannot destroy it. So I'm telling you right now, listen to me. I got to tell you guys that we have to preserve Mama Earth, and the way we got to preserve Mama Earth is that we don't do nothing, no process. We try to eliminate the chemicals as much as possible. You know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do here on this show today, is to introduce you to the A1 Fronto Leaf that's in stores throughout the Southern California, Northern California, so you see it.
That's right. They can go to Funky Sticks.
And then, the Funky Sticks that we have too is our, it's not a product, they're not a line that we have going on also, so it's like, they both go hand in hand. You have the incense, frankincense, and myrrh, the original incense from the beginning of time also. So you're dealing with these products that's like real spiritual products. You deal with products that's going to help you get through the time that we're in right now, in some drastic time. So we got to stick to our natural product. We're going to try to preserve this earth, so when generation come and generation could live and they could enjoy it like how we enjoy it. So yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. So obviously, I've been trying. I do a lot of things here. I'm trying to make a lot of things move and happen.
Yes. And obviously, for some reason, Be Live don't want to give me my 2-shot. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to improvise and do what I do and how I do it. So just bring it up on in here. So we get that at Funky Sticks and
La Brea.
Oh, what's the address?
It's on La Brea between Pico and Venice. In the middle of the block, you will see Funky Stick right there.
Yes, that's it. That's
and then you have other stores too. Show that in Beverly Hills, Hollywood. It's throughout Southern California and up Northern California. So I like that man up north. Don't forget, get your leaf. Go to the store in up in our Redway. It's over there too. It's all over. San Francisco, Oakland.
Oh, it's Oakland.
It's
all over. A1, the amazing leaf, and they're one of the official sponsors for WeedsDay Wednesday. I want to thank you, Zayd, for coming in. Yes, he's also Snapchat and Facebook Live, and this is how we do it. It's your girl Cosandra Calloway. Now, coming up next, I like to do some things real sexy up in here. So what I did was I tried to get the sexiest chef. Hey, Chef Sion. I tried to get the sexiest chef to come up here, and just for me, and you know what I'll say? This food right here is only for the girls. So I'm gonna ask you to take the leaf and go roll us one over there. Right? So we're gonna go roll. We're gonna go roll.
A1 from the leaf.
A1 is gonna roll over
The chef
there.
will come in now.
Because Chef Sion, we've been speaking about this event and the fact that I've been wanting to do a Weeds Wednesday, the last Wednesday of every month, where you can find out information about the use of cannabis, and cannabis is not just about getting high. If you guys didn't know, I had a really bad accident in 2003, and by the time they had me on all these opiates, and thus I was in the hospital for 3-4 times, just not going to the restroom. So I found that different cannabis items relieve the pain and some of the other things that go on. So what Zane doesn't understand is that we still live. So I need Zane to keep it down over there while he talks to Bonita, while the Chef Sion comes in here and brings us something. Because I said, Chef, when Bonita comes in here, I want to serve some really sexy food. So Chef Sion, come on in here and show us what you have. What you got for me? What you got?
All right.
Listen, look, I told you I bring the sexy. I keep nothing but sexy men around me. I just try. Okay.
All right. So today, what I made for the people today was a herb-crusted grilled chicken salad. Now, when I say herb, it is herb-crusted.
Herb-crusted. Okay.
So,
is this what I asked for, though?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, see, what I told you I was going to do was 2 different types of chicken, right? Mm-hmm. So I did my herb-crusted chicken. I did some fried chicken with dipping sauces, and I also did my meatball. So I have barbecue. Now, these barbecue meatballs are also marinated in, what I can say, butter and are heavily seasoned. Hopefully you get to the point you want to be after you eat.
Well-infused food by Chef Sion here for Weeds Wednesday, and we're going to have Bonita. Hey, Bonita Money. I need Bonita Money. I need you to come on in here and witness this. Look at this sexy food that Chef Sion has brought for us.
Oh my God!
Isn't that that's just part of it. That's just part of it. So what we're gonna do is, Chef Sion, what you're gonna do is, why don't you go make us a plate and put some of that infused stuff on top of it, and I'm gonna talk to this lady over here who's the head of the glass jar. That glass jar. And Women Abuv Ground.
All right.
See, so we're gonna sit here, we're gonna eat, thank you. Chef Sion, we're gonna give you all this information, we're gonna give you website information, he's gonna come back in here, he's gonna be feeding us while we do this. Okay.
Gotcha.
Come on. Ladies, coming on in, and as we see, I don't let nothing stop me because be live and we'll talk, but Rebecca, why I'm not getting what I need to get. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step out and I'm going to let Bonita introduce herself very quickly so I can make sure that we're in frame.
Absolutely.
This is my girl, Bonita Money, and I had the pleasure of meeting Bo a couple of months ago. Actually, it was February 9th to be exact. I was invited to an event, and I get to this event, and they tell me that because Montel Williams is going to be there. And I'm like, wow, sure, I love Montel Williams. And I'm not knowing what kind of event this is, but I'm just going with Anthony and everyone. And when I get there, I see Michael Blaylock and his lovely wife, Phyllis, and they say, Cosandra, you have your stuff with you, the hosting show, can you host the green carpet for us? So I was like, well, what's the event? And the event was Women Abuv Ground, and they were actually,
it's our signature event called Canonical Lounge. And it's a gifting suite that basically is celebrity and athlete driven. But it's a cannabis themed event. So we honored Montel Williams with the Lifetime Achievement Award in Cannabis. So we are doing the BET Awards coming up the 23rd of June. You have to be there. We have Ghostface Killah, M80, Killer Priest. They'll be performing. A lot of other just hip hop artists. So it's going to be awesome. I have some great sponsors like Leafly, Incredibles, Edibles. They have some awesome just, great chocolate, strawberry crunch. You guys got to try this. And actually, we're going to be working with them and distributing for them as well. So that's going to be awesome. I love that brand. Also, we have, Barron's Confections, which is just a high-end edible brand. So, we're excited. You'd have to come down. Cosandra, I'm sure, will be there. She won't miss it. We'll have a lot of great vendors that you just have to like. I mean, it's so different because it's like no other cannabis event you've been to. Just very, very high end, very Hollywood. So I expect to see you there.
It was, first of all, the first event, like I said, I did not know that it was a cannabis event. Once I found out it was a cannabis event, I said, well, let me go around to the vendors and see if this is something that I approve of, because not all events, cannabis events, are of the caliber that was. And also, you know, there was a stigma at one point when it came to cannabis, because certain individuals were, you know, you get high. There's, you know, remember the little yellow bag when we were kids, and you know, used to get 5 out of it and all that stuff. It's a whole different element now.
We're legal. It's the legal cannabis industry, so it's now a business.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's a business, and it's not Johnny Go Likely on the corner anymore. It's not that. The first time I went into a collective after I got my license, after my doctor said, okay, look, this is not making any sense. I'm ending up in the hospital. I'm eating everything. I'm not going. It just made no sense that I was in the hospital that much. And then when I was introduced to cannabis in this form, I went to my first collective and I lost my mind. I literally lost my mind. I say that because I realized that, you know, prior to the situation and when we were getting it from our homeboys or whatever, they never sold us a thing. You know, saying, oh, this is the bomb, and we realizing that, you know, it's the purple this, and you're just eating, and people think, oh, marijuana is just eating and going to sleep. Then once I went into the doctor's office and found a physician who wanted to heal me naturally and get me off of the opiates, that's when I realized what the difference is, and I saw all of the array of different flavors and fragrances and all that stuff. What got you interested in cannabis?
Well, I watched Colorado for a few years, and I just watched what they were doing. So as an entrepreneur, I knew that I needed to be involved. I mean, I come from the TV and film industry, so ultimately, I wasn't directly involved in the industry, but I knew I was going to be in it. Then a girlfriend of mine, she was dying of MRSA. And this is when Michelle Bell and I created this cream called That Glass Jar. So ultimately, when you go through an experience like that, and this plant saves a life, I mean, it changes your life. So the stigma around cannabis is just, I mean, it's so horrible because people are literally staying ill off of pharmaceuticals. They're dying because they just don't understand, and they're not educated enough to understand what cannabis really is. You know, I don't care how you consume it, you're still medicated.
Right.
You know, so all this stuff about rec and medical and all that, it's ridiculous because it's all medical regardless of how you consume it. So.
Right, and we'll get into Prop 64 and all that. But what she was talking about is this is That Glass Jar. Now, I got this.
That's a lifesaver.
This is a lifesaver. I was blessed with this at the event in the goodie bag, along with the cup and some other things you'll see over there. And I said, okay, let me try it. And the first thing I noticed was the consistency. It is now, first thing, here's the thing. Once you open it, or am I supposed to put it in the refrigerator? Gentlemen, stop your engines, please. We can hear you. Yeah. Zane? Hey, Zane, who's the sponsor of this show?
A1 Fronto Leaf.
That's all I need to hear you say. Okay. Even on that phone call,
Fronto Leaf.
Who's the sponsor of the show?
A1 Fronto Leaf.
Now, if you're on the phone and I say that, how are you going to know to say that if you're not paying attention to me on the phone? Thank you, Zane. Now back to this, the consistency.
Yes.
Okay. It's awesome. So are we to? It is. Are we to put? Now, actually, I wanted to because I actually have several rules. Like I have boy hands. I have cuts because I move around my own DJ equipment and things like that. So I'm still looking for interns. So
you do.
So I have a boo-boo.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
what
that
you do.
I
Let it cut or burn.
No, this is actually a cut. I did something with the DJ equipment, and so now.
Okay. So what you'll notice with this? Okay, she's got this like gnarly, just deep cut. Yeah. So keep the cream on it, and what you'll notice is that you won't get any scabbing. It'll just rejuvenate the skin. I mean, it's awesome. You know, for the first time, I had someone try it for shingles, and I never knew how gnarly shingles was. It's pretty disgusting. So I was like, oh my God. I saw it, I was just freaked out, but I took them 2 jars, and it was from like all across their stomach to the back, shoulders, horrible. And they turn into these like quarter, like inch deep, like sores that they're horrible. This like that, but it's like much wider. I mean, just so gross. And so anyway,
what we'll do is what I'll start doing is throughout the healing of this, we'll post on Instagram alongside. So what we'll do is we'll put the scar, so we see where it is now, and let's see, and hopefully maybe it can help. Because I fell. This was really ugly. I fell right before Oscars, and it took and this is like I'm like, okay, we need to put some there so that will it take away a scar that's already. Can you do it? And they're like, no, it's not a miracle. You can say it.
Actually, it's a miracle cream because it can kill MRSA. It works with psoriasis and eczema. It is actually, and it worked for this the shingles.
Right.
10 days. I mean, it started rejuvenating the skin. No scabbing. It was just pretty amazing.
Well, and it feels amazing. So let's talk about the glass jar. So your friend was diagnosed with MRSA,
which, and if you don't know what MRSA is, it's a bacterial virus. Well, no, bacterial infection. Yeah, that basically it's a staph infection that is drug resistant. So it's resistant to any type of antibiotics. So it just doesn't work. So generally what they do is they amputate the area. So, that's enough, I just said right there. So you know how deadly it is. So ultimately, we created the cream to hopefully save her life. We didn't know if it was going to work or not, but it killed the bacteria within 6 days. So
6 days.
6 days, and she was in treatment for 54 days. Understand that with the intravenous antibiotics, all that. So yeah, I mean they pretty much had given up, which I don't even know why they even try to treat it because it's really not treatable or curable. None of that. Yeah.
So and the thing about it is some people are so afraid to try something new, because the first thing I thought about is like the stigma of cannabis. Oh, you smoke weed, and everybody wants to turn up their nose and say, look, okay, you may smoke it for one reason, and you may medicate for one reason or another. Don't judge me. And that's the thing, because I remember, before when it wasn't legal and before it wasn't when it wasn't mainstream popular, where millions of dollars were being made on it, and government decided, they realized, the millionaires and billionaires realized that, okay, this is a business, and now let's set up shops and let's take it away from the little guys we put on the street corners to do it. Let's take their money because they're making millions and not paying taxes or whatever. Let's get in on this. Let's see how we can get in on this. So now, you were just recently in LA Weekly, correct?
Yeah, the People 2017 edition. Yeah.
So tell us about that. Now, the title of the article was, the article is, and I have my research here. Why can't I?
Well, you know what? Do you have the magazine?
Well, actually, I don't have the actual physical. Actually, I think I printed it.
Well, the physical magazine, if you look at that, it's different. It doesn't headline the way it does online. So I don't know, and that's an issue I have because the way they headlined it. Is not really my message. Right. And that's why I went to right. So and I got a lot of backlash because of that, because people thought that was a quote and it wasn't. It was the way that, I can't control media and how they headline things. So, I just want to make it very clear what my message is. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so make it clear. Let's tell because what
is it? I mean, do you know what it is? I mean, did you see that or
No, I said weeds. It said I'm trying to have it and I don't understand
what it said was marijuana maven aims to make the marijuana business less white.
Right, exactly.
That's the way it read. And that's not, I did not ever, it wasn't a quote. I never said that. But, they want their readership. So ultimately, I get it, but ultimately that's not the message. And if people would have read the article versus actually just, immediately jumping on me,
and just reading and reading the quote, because what you did, you interviewing in time, and then they take and they come up with their own synopsis of how they want it to be.
Well, yeah, they're sensationalizing it.
Exactly,
which is not okay because it's a very sensitive issue. When we're talking about racial issues, that's very serious. I'm not anti-white at all.
Right, and they try to make it seem
clear. I mean, my son is half white, so I'm not understanding that. And when they say, I represent diversity and I represent inclusion. That's what I want. I don't want to exclude anyone. at all.
And one thing is, it's almost pitting us against each other. It's just,
Yeah, it's
and it's like,
No,
oh,
it's
she
not.
wants to do this and bring African Americans to the forefront, and
It's not the message.
and that's not the message. And
No,
and it's
never.
not, and the message that you're trying to give us is what good it can come out of it. What your friends, what you have used, and how it benefits your situation and your people, and in how we can benefit from your knowledge of it. Correct.
Well, yeah, I mean, my thing is that Women Abuv Ground, which is my organization, and above is spelled ABUV, so people are looking it up online or whatever. But I mean, that was started so that we can really have a platform to really create a network and allow people of color to have a voice and to enter into the cannabis industry, because a lot of people don't know how to enter into the industry. And what I find, especially when I'm speaking to a lot of men of color, they're afraid to enter into the industry just because a lot of them have been to prison. So there's also a social justice issue that we need to address, you know, and things like that that are creating barriers for people of color, you know. But when I say diversity, it's not a racial thing. It's also, you know, gender. It's also financial. I mean, there's several barriers, you know, that are keeping people out of the industry. So,
Right. Hey, Chef Sion.
Yep.
I think we need to bring some food into this arena.
what about some water?
And some water too. Well, you know what? How about I have something a little bit better than that. How about? Hold on. We're going to give you. So why don't you do this? Why don't you tell us about Women Above Ground, and we're going to give you a little cannabis water, a little cannabis food, and get your whole body.
Or what kind of cannabis water? Is it CBD water?
We got water, CBD water. We have
CBD
CBD.
water.
We have CBD lemonade.
No,
We have-
I don't drink sugar, so.
Okay.
Or I don't eat sugar. I don't
There it
consume
is.
sugar, so.
So you don't consume sugar. So, but you
CBD water would be fabulous.
Okay. Well, show about that. Look at that.
Wow.
I'll bring up some water here.
What is this?
Okay, so
Yeah, explain this, because that looks awesome.
all right.
Wow,
So
wow. We've got a whole, like, party going on here.
indeed you do.
Okay.
Now here you have a lightly coated fried chicken. Well, I'm doing chicken strips. It does have medication on there.
How many milligrams? You know?
I did 5.
Okay, good.
Now for the meatballs, I also did my butters and seasonings. And so I massaged it all in there, made sure I tried to get you nice and heavy. Hopefully you got a good 5 in there also.
Okay. Wait, do you know? Or are you just guessing?
No, well, honestly, from what I made, it was 5 grams each. So it should have 5 milligrams in, but I made a batch altogether.
Oh, I
That's
see.
separated.
Got it, okay.
Here, like I said, you have your grilled herb and marinated chicken. I have,
That's
thank you
great.
very much. Now here I have your rosemary, thyme, parsley, garlic, a little wine, and the medication.
Nice.
Try to give a little boost to it.
Sorry, you didn't tell me I was going to get these perks.
I know. Why should I? Because this is Weeds Wednesday. I have to Weeds Wednesday. Weeds Wednesday. Okay. So
There we go.
Now, would you like to sell?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is yours?
Yes.
Hold on. And you know
well,
what?
that whole plate is for you. We got, that's
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
And then we're gonna get you some sauces also.
Mhm.
We have
What
two
kind of
different. We have a sweet and spicy
Hold on.
marinated medication.
That's good.
Thank you. And let me go get you some sauces right quick.
Oh, yeah, so now he gonna get the
That's
sauces.
really good.
So, are you enjoying Chef Sion's cannabis
Water?
reviews? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I didn't. The other one's chilling. So
Thank you. Awesome.
I'll hold that for you. Chef Sion's cannabis
This looks like
reviews.
CBD water.
I do see you didn't have to bust me out. I just said it was still chilling, and now you're gonna sit there and have to bust it
I don't
out.
need cold water though. Room temperature's fine.
Okay.
But go ahead.
So Chef Sion's cannabis infused appetizer platter was specifically for you, you know, and
That's
for
awesome.
this
Thank
day. So we're gonna so she just tried the chicken. So
The chicken is really good.
This is, okay, so now we're gonna add the sauces in here too. So I have sauces all in here.
Now this one
I
right
love
here.
this. I love Tabasco and hot sauce. So
You're gonna get
habanero.
habanero.
Yeah.
This is nice and spicy here.
You
This
know,
is
okay.
a sweet chili sauce.
Spit out you try so you can try it.
Okay.
Sweet chili sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's the other one?
Okay. And this was just a buffalo. I mixed it in with the buffalo also.
It's good. Yeah, so we try to make a little. Here on Weeds Wednesday, sponsored by what's the sponsor?
A1 Fronto Leaf.
You're funny. Wait. Why do you call it frontal leaf? I'm not sure problem with that frontal thing.
Front, not back. Backwards, go back. You want to go forward.
I don't know
As
that.
a movement, you have to go
That frontal thing is, I don't know.
fronto.
Something about that bothers me.
So
Oh,
let's
yeah?
try the hot
That's
sauce.
what it means,
Yeah,
a forward front.
Hold on. I'm using my fingers.
I know we trying to.
You
Yeah.
tried it.
We look. This is finger food.
We try to be civilized.
Yeah,
but-
it's
okay.
finger food.
That's good.
So why don't you talk a little, and give, while you're sitting here, give us a little bit more information, and
Alright.
give your website information, all that, while
All right.
so I can taste it.
Good.
Now, my name is Chef Sion, once again from Sion's Catered Needs. I am located in West LA, but we do cater a little bit of everywhere. I go from San Diego. Really, my biggest goal is trying to go towards Florida with my catering. Now, I know that sounds far-fetched for some of the people who's in my area because what I've been doing right now.
What's your area?
West LA and Compton.
Oh,
I've been.
I thought you meant like the. Okay, so do you when you travel? Do you do like you infuse?
Yes. Well, no, I don't. This
Specifically for
is
me.
yeah. This is specifically
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cosandra.
Because he's a chef. He's a just an all around chef.
Right.
That's my fault. So we're gonna wake that because that's my phone doing that. Nancy, take your medication. That's Nancy's cool to take her meds. So, where's the phone at? Can you just run that in the room? Thank you. Hey, who's the sponsor of the show?
A1 Fronto Leaf.
So wait, just take that out. Just take it out the room. Just take it out the room. Just take it out the room. Because that's how we keep it going. So yeah, he's just a judge, he's a chef, and I said that I was doing this, and I asked him, I challenged him to step up his game, and he stepped it up because now I'm about to try this meatball. Now explain this meatball.
Now, meatball, like I said, it is infused with my medication. I did seasonings and butter, so I try to give it a nice rich flavor also. Brown sugar, try to give it a nice sweet and spicy at the same time. Like I say,
I'm gonna guess what I'm about to go get right now. You keep talking. I'm gonna do this. I'm not even gonna walk in front of the camera.
all right,
I know how to work on the set.
that's right. Now,
Okay, so where did you learn to infuse?
I made butter and honey dip in Oklahoma.
Really?
Yeah.
How long ago?
And this is about like 10 years, about 10 years plus.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how did you figure out dosage?
Honestly, to me, it's like cooking. I started just doing half and half, and I found out that was just the way to go.
You mean
Like half and half, which whatever I have, half ounce of this and a half ounce of that mixed together, I make a great marinade. I make great sauces by just using the same simple method. And it seems that when I made my butter, I really didn't have the education or the expertise to do it, but I just had to drive. And of course, I do indulge, so I had taste palate that also helped me out because I've had it in the past. And I think in making this, I think I hit the mark for myself. I can always go and make myself a little bit better, but I think for the first time in California, this is a great.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
enjoy it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, Chef Sion, I'm telling you right now, I'm not coming in front of the camera right now because I know I got stuff in my teeth and on the side of my mouth. Is that a meatball?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, Chef Sion, why don't you give them your website information and
Okay.
or your Twitter information and how they can
And
follow
he
you.
travels.
Indeed. So my Instagram, Chef Sion.
Sion. I'm calling you Sion. I'm sorry. Because you know what? Check me, because if you say my name wrong, I'm not gonna answer you. So,
Like we call you Cassandra.
oh, what?
Exactly. Cassandra.
Calloway. Don't forget
We
about
call you Cassandra Calloway.
All right, Chef, say your name again. Let's make sure we get it right.
My name is Chef Sion from Sion's Catered Needs, LLC, located in West LA. Like I said, we do travel. Our Instagram, like I said, is Chef Sion or Chef_Sion. My Facebook is Sion's Catered Needs, or you can also find me at, my name is Sion Holmes. Let's see, Grubhub, find me on Yelp, find me on Google, a little bit of everywhere. I advise y'all to check my webpage out and really, because I do my dinner for two. And it's starting to pick up a little more because people it's ringing in the streets. Now my dinner for two is I come to your home, or we'll find any place that you feel comfortable at, a park, at the beach, off the sand with the lights. I'll bring a tent, my tables, my wine glasses.
I love it.
The music, the ambiance is just great. The food is awesome. And my prices is incredible.
Really? Okay.
I think just that, me saying that it's always been a ringer, because someone will say dinner for two, and they're like, dinner for two, what does that mean? I tell them I'll come in.
So you bring the candles.
I do the
wine, brings out the little.
But you basically lay it out like I laid it out today.
Yeah, so
not quite, but yeah.
Yeah, I just had to shoot a system down, man. Give me my chicken back.
Almost something like that, but not quite. I want to make it more of a elegant, intimate feeling. So where it's just you and them. You and your significant other.
It's a special
occasion. You want that. Off the beach. Watching the sunrise or the sun fall with your loved one.
Nice.
Eating some great delectable meals and listening to
This is good. So he'll make you this like infused meal, dinner for two. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't wait.
I can't wait. So, and Chef, you got some dessert for us too? Or did we get some dessert?
No, we did not bring desserts.
I got a whole nother dessert.
Really pushing it.
No, look.
Next time.
Look, I have the right to push. It's Cosandra Calloway on Weeds Wednesday. Chef Sion's over there sweating. Tell us that website information, how they can do this one more time. How they can get some of this.
So my name is Chef Sion from Sion's Catered Needs. You can follow me on Instagram at Chef_Sion. You can follow me on Facebook at Sion Home or Chef Sion's Catered Needs. Yes. That's right there. You can always follow me on Yelp, Grubhub. You can order off Grubhub. Catch me personally. I can get you a $10 discount. $10 off of anything that's $15 more for your first time orders. Check me out.
Okay, thank you, Chef.
And
CBD mills.
so you spell your name though, Chef?
S-I-O-N.
It's ION.
CBD. You don't use CBDs at all?
No,
Okay.
It's not CBD.
That's something you should look into, because you've got a whole generation that ultimately is going to be a little bit more acclimated to CBDs.
Yes, I'm already knowing, especially nowadays. I'm glad
It's
that
the
we
medicinal
passed
part.
it. Yeah, I'm glad that we passed the law, so we're able to make it legal. Now it is legal, and I can cook with it, and I can promote it like I am right now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Well, thank you. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you very much. And thank you for having me here on your show once again. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes.
Thank you, Chef. You
No, I'm going to put this over there.
okay. All right. That's Chef. I'm just gonna call him Chef because I'm not gonna say the name wrong. So anytime I say Chef,
Sion.
Chef.
Now you did it too.
Sion.
Oh
Chef.
my God, you know
And it's sponsored by.
A1 Fronto Leaf.
And I've got Bonita Money from Above Ground up in the house. It's Women Above Ground up in the house. We're going to come back over here. So we have a couple of gifts for you too. Another one of the sponsors of the show is my friend. You can also buy with the sponsor. What's it called?
A1 Fronto Leaf.
I got an A1 Fronto Leaf.
Even front, not back.
Fronto Leaf. That just bothers me, that whole frontal.
Front, not backwards.
I think it's the front
Not
part.
backwards.
That frontal.
Frontal. Yeah, I never thought about that.
Backwards. Backwards, no.
Well, we have a funky
You wanna go
sticks
in the
t-shirt.
front.
We have
You wanna be in the White House.
You know,
That's his brand, right?
that's the one. That's one of the store.
Is it store?
The, Funky Sticks that produces
Oh,
that
nice.
sells that, and they also
Is
make
it a smoke shop?
the smoke shop.
Nice.
They
I hear
sell
that.
all your tobacco needs, and they also make my Caliosity. They make my incense on my
Oh,
promotional
nice.
stuff.
Okay.
So I want to thank Funky,
Funky
Sticks.
Sticks.
So we have that. We have in different sizes too. Right?
Awesome.
And if you want to sleep in the Funky Sticks or whatever, I sleep in my Funky Sticks. But let's get back to you and the organizations and the amazing things that you do. Now, I understand you have an event coming up June 30th in Florida, right?
No.
No, what is it?
June 10th. June 10th.
Stop.
It's the Southeast Cannabis Conference, and for the first time at a major conference, we're able to open up the conference with the diversity breakfast, which is awesome. So it's and generally this is another issue that I had. I would speak at all these different events, and the tickets would be way too expensive for people to come. And for my followers, all around the nation, I want them to be able to come, and that's what our outreach is about. We want them to be able to come to these conferences, educate, network, and if they can't afford it, they're left out.
Right.
So all the tickets are going to be free. So everybody that comes to our breakfast will also get free tickets to the event. So if you're in Florida, please come see us. Fort Lauderdale, it's going to be when the conference starts at 10. And yeah, this is just exciting for us. I mean, this is a huge move.
This is huge, and
Yeah,
am I coming to Florida with you guys?
you definitely should.
I want to go to Florida. Let's try to get me to Florida. We need to. Hey, Ari, let me get some of them frequent flyer miles so I can go with Bonita to Florida. That's next week.
Yes.
That's next week.
Yes.
What
Next week.
do you have any other events coming up here in Los Angeles? Because I know you travel the world. You're all over the place. Matter of fact, you were on a yacht the other day, and I saw it was like
Dr. Frank.
They said they did an announcement. There's no use.
Yes, I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
If somebody busts out a bomb or something like that, because there's so many different ways. You have the pin, you have the end. There's so many
There
different
was
ways.
everything. There was bongs, there was joints, there was vapes, there was everything.
Right.
So it was so funny. The captain he just had to do a disclaimer. I mean, nobody stopped anything.
Oh, because I was wondering how you gonna be on a boat for the holidays and with and the scene. It's not right. It's not making any sense. And Bonita was like, she was all up in there like, yeah, okay. And I didn't see any consumption, so I was like, So I said,
It's a federal thing, so they have to say that.
Oh, okay.
You go on water, so when you're going out to the sea, it becomes federal. So
okay.
they just have to make that disclaimer.
But it looked like you had a great time because
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, Dr. Frank threw a phenomenal party. We had a great time. Chef Mike DeLeon, he was there, and my girlfriend Maxie from the Mary Jane Girls, my girlfriend Tiffany Turner, and
you guys were cutting it up. You guys
it
were.
was so
I was watching
good
like
people.
I watched your videos like I have it on. I have Facebook on my Fire Stick now, so I just go on. You can go on Facebook now and follow and watch the videos. So you can watch and see. So I was like, man. So I was doing my research, more research on you, and I was just going through the videos, and I see that you go to a lot of events that are cannabis driven, and you're spreading the word. Now, how does someone find out about the events that you partake in?
Well, they can follow me. I mean, you can follow me on Facebook under Bonita Money or Bonita Money or Women Abuv Ground, ABUV. We're also on Instagram. My website, womenabovground.com, because we post, everything that we do, and we want to keep people informed. I mean, ultimately, I want you guys to come out and really get educated, network. I mean, you deserve to be part of the industry. So this is what we really work for.
So when they go to your website, when they go to your website, they can find out. You have a list of all the different events that take place here in Los Angeles and around.
Well, the ones that I'm part of,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we're not a calendar for every event because there's so many.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones that we are actually involved with, yes, we try to post. And then on my Facebook page is a little bit more personal, so yeah, I'll post a bit more of like what's going on around the world, pretty much.
So there's so many different cannabis books and collectives. They have, it's like every time you turn around, I mean, they have books on everything. The marijuana industry news. They have Dope magazine. They have
Dope magazine. That's
Dope-
my friend, Dave Tran.
Dave Tran. Dave, he is. I was actually.
Oh, you met him, right?
I met him at your event,
Right.
but I didn't get his card. So Dave, if you're watching, we need to have you up here on Weeds Wednesday, infuse it, make it happen. So this dope is definitely a dope magazine. They have a they have a definitely. This is
They have an Incredibles ad in here.
Dope magazine, and then 420 Times. So there's so many. There all of these magazines now that we would never see before. This is something that, you know, you walk into a collective or store now, even the Ralphs and the Whole Foods, there's sections.
Absolutely.
As it should. Why do you think it's happening now? What do you think the boom is? It because Prop 64 got passed, or what is?
I mean, California, especially Southern California, is the biggest market in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So when we legalized, it just changed the game. So yeah, I mean, this is huge.
What makes Southern California? What makes us the biggest? Why?
Because we have the most consumers. Because I mean,
is it because
our population in LA, this LA County alone, is huge? And do you know that? I mean, look at our demographics. People of color, 80%.
So
So
80% of the individuals that are consuming cannabis are people of color, or is it
our population in LA?
No, population in LA.
Yeah, if not more people of color.
But do you know
The consumer base is probably that strong as well. Absolutely.
Wow.
Think about it.
Well, I think about it now I don't think about it on the street level, you know, because that's the only way we used to think about it. Because we didn't, like I said, I didn't know that there were different strains and there were different indicas and sativas and hybrids. And for those guys who don't know, Bonita, why don't we give them a little? This show's also about informing them about cannabis and explaining it.
Well, yeah, like I was speaking to Chef Sion.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Chef.
this is Sion. No, I asked him if he cooked with CBDs because CBD is the medicinal part of cannabis. There's no psychoactive properties, so it doesn't get you high. So just so that people understand what it's about, you don't have to get high to effectively medicate. So you can use cannabis and not get out of character if that's what you don't like or if that's how you feel. Because I know there's that stigma around it. And ultimately, you can dose with cannabis, just with the CBDs. You know, there's different strains, of course, like the indica and the sativa. I'm not so much a smoker. I'm an oil taker. So, yeah, but they're, depending on what you're trying to get out of cannabis, whether, you want to be up and, functioning and doing things versus sleeping and resting, because sativas will keep you up. They'll keep you moving. Indica's more for the rest.
And that's it.
Kickback.
And indicas are also for body pain, and that's the thing.
Absolutely.
That's when you I'm on my feet, the heels, the walking, the gym, everything.
Right.
At any age, anything you can have
arthritis. Absolutely.
Tendinitis, just different things. And the CBD water. I just was introduced to that by another friend.
Awesome, good.
And because I'm more of a edibles, like I drink, like I like the lemonade, I like the sugar part.
Oh,
and I guess that's also because I stopped drinking. So maybe you gotta something's gotta give, man. You gotta compensate. So
but you know what? Sugar's horrible for you. So.
But you know what? And don't and we're not gonna
you need another substance.
Yes. And so on that, I'm looking for a man. Instagram me, the Cosandra Calloway.
Cosandra Calloway.
The Cosandra Calloway.
Cassandra.
Oh no, Cassandra ain't looking for a man. Cosandra is, okay, so until then, I'm going to have it up with the sugar.
Oh, stop it. Okay.
Okay, so she look, before I leave here, she gonna stop me.
Exactly. I'm gonna go raid her refrigerator, take all the lemonade and sugar out. Oh, it's gonna be gone.
No, but it's I like sugar. Now, explain why sugar's so bad.
Sugar is just horrible for you. I mean, it's just like
look at my skin. Here's the thing. I'm afraid to stop.
I know you're not attributing your skin to.
No, but what I'm attributing, I'm saying this. It says, what do you do so that you look so? I go to the gym, I work out, I drink a lot of water, so I feel if I have a lot of, if I have some sugar,
some sugar, but I have a feeling you do a lot of sugar.
I do enough sugar.
I can tell you do a lot of sugar.
No, she's like,
She does a lot of sugar. Yeah.
so to combat my sugar craving,
Yeah.
what brand or what form of cannabis would you suggest to crave me off of the sugar?
I would suggest actually a product called Munchies Be Gone.
Okay, and what's that?
It's actually a gum that, I don't know what the active ingredients are. I just actually received it the other day, but it's actually an awesome product.
Mm.
And so what it does, it stops your cravings for the sugars and just the munchies that you get when you're high. Yeah, I don't know about skinny weed. But,
The skinny weed?
there's a threat that's supposed to come out. I don't know.
What? No. This is me naturally, okay? It ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just
people always call
saying.
me skinny, though. So that I know she was skinny for a
No,
reason.
I'm just saying that the munchies part, you know what I mean, and the cravings when people, they want to eat all the sweets and they want to just, munch out on whatever they munch out on. I don't have those issues, but yeah.
Okay, well,
Well, do you get the munchies when you smoke?
well, no, I don't. I do more. Like I said, I do more creams and pain
and the edible.
and edible for pain. So
Okay,
yeah,
so you don't get munchies when you do edible.
I eat all the time. I eat all day long, just naturally.
That's
like,
good.
I just like I
That's
eat
how
more
people
and more.
should eat. They should eat like 6 times a day, small meals.
Oh, let's say
Okay.
maybe 10 times a day. Because I start at 4, but I'm starting to start with some fruit and banana. And
that's good.
But middle of the day.
It keeps your blood sugar level too.
My blood sugar level. Sugar.
Okay, if I get sugar, you totally take it out of whack.
So I
That's
guess
how you know how to do it.
So I guess now I realize, okay, so when I'm at 110, that might be my sugar level needing to come down.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I get it. Duh.
See, that's why she's so damn hyper.
This, you see, and when people would think, well, with all
So that was Cosandra.
that was Cassandra. Cassandra's a hyper. That's it.
That's her.
That's Cassandra.
That's
So
her.
when you see me up here, I'm on sugar. That's Cassandra. That's how we do it. Hey, who's my sponsor?
A1 Fronto Leaf.
They can't hear that from the kid from the
I'll say
studio.
A1 Fronto Leaf.
Who's the sponsor?
A1 Fronto Leaf.
Not backwards.
Not the
front.
backwoods.
Not
Backwoods.
back.
He's not backwoods.
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 See, I got my
And
Wonder
that's
Woman.
backwards, right? It's
My
backwoods.
Wonder Woman bracelets on right
Oh,
now.
awesome. Did you see the movie?
Not yet. It doesn't just come out this Friday.
You didn't get the bootleg version?
No,
Oh.
You know what? I stopped doing bootlegs because I have a friend. Her name is Jacqueline Ann Price, who's watching right now. Who, when she saw a bootleg in my house, she lost her. Oh my God! I'm a member of SAG. I can't believe. Yeah, you know what? I did see the bootleg. I'm just lying. That's my yeah, I didn't stop watching bootlegs. I just made you think I stopped watching bootlegs. So you think I was a better person? Oh,
So we were talking about magazines.
magazines, and my friend, this just came out.
I love that picture.
Isn't that a great picture? So yeah,
I think I've used that picture.
I don't know
I
if
think
you
I've
actually.
used that picture for
You-
my event.
You honored this gentleman.
Yes, I
and
did.
I had an amazing conversation, and
He's an amazing man.
amazing man. And his that journey was mine, but we talked about the use of opiates and having with his MS and the things
Oh
that
yeah.
it's
How destroyed his body.
how to destroy his body.
Yeah.
And for the people that are out there watching and think that people are just, medicating or smoking just to get high, cannabis is I don't want to say a wonder drug because it's not a wonder drug. It's somebody said it's a drug. It's natural. It's from the earth.
It pretty much is a wonder drug.
It is.
I mean, because it works for so many ailments.
For so many
It
things.
saves lives.
It's-
So
it's-
it pretty much. I mean, you know that cannabis was a pretty much like all-purpose, antidote back in the day.
And then
For 1937.
and then
They
when
usually-
the government couldn't make any money off of it, they decided, or
Well, I think that ultimately.
what made it bad? What made it
Ultimately,
outlawed?
it's because of the fact that it interfered with so many industries. You have to think about it. The cotton industry, textile, fuel, lumber. I mean, it's nothing to grow hemp and cannabis. It grows like a weed. Hemp grows like a weed. Yeah, that's why it's a weed.
No pun intended. Hemp grows like
It's
a weed.
true, though. I mean, ultimately, that's the thing. So, and this is what it's going to do for Big Pharma now. You know what I mean? It's going to really affect that industry.
If
When people get wise and they understand what cannabis really does, you won't be taking pharmaceuticals. You won't need those.
Exactly.
If you have anxiety, you can take cannabis to just calm your nerves, cannabis to sleep. I mean, it's
maybe I need to smoke something that'll calm me down. But you know what I discovered? Have you discovered the bath bombs yet?
Of course, my girlfriend Tiffany makes them.
Oh, really? See, that's why.
We'll have them at the next Cannibal Lounge, so you'll be able to check them out.
Make sure we'll have maybe we can get her to come in studio and talk to her.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I'd love to.
Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany, this is what we'll do.
Yeah.
I'll interview you from my bath bomb. Okay, so you'll sit here, and I will be in my bath bomb while we do the interview. So we're going to make sure that we have you in the house. But like I said, there's just so many different things that I use to relieve the body pain. Most individuals, they'll look at me and say,
well, where's your pain?
All from my back to my neck, all the way down to my left foot.
Oh my God.
It's various different, various different stages. You know, like I have a pinched nerve in my neck, so if I look the wrong way, if I stand on, so it's like years from like a car accident. But the last accident I had in the movie set kind of just wiped me out. But you know, I had a couple of car accidents, little freak accidents, and just took a toll on my body.
Sure.
And people look at me now and go, oh my God, and I'm in the best. I feel good now. I go to the gym every day. I'm not working out with weights. I'm just I just do abs. I enjoy playing. I'm not gonna lie. I stay on that ab machine until I hit 1,000, and if there's nobody waiting, then
you do 1,000. Nice.
Yeah, and then I'll do
awesome.
I have a mission.
Wow.
I have a mission. I'm trying to look really good by the time I turn. I'm not gonna say my age. That's coming up in December. But
that's great.
But it keeps me. It's a thing for me. So that if I feel good. So when the days that I feel good, I feel really good.
That's good.
But then there are days I feel bad and I feel like there are days that I've slept wrong and I can't get out of bed.
Oh, no.
You see, and those are the days I have to reach over for the pen or the gels or take a bath or just because it's terrible. You don't understand pain until you've had pain when you're crawling on the floor trying to get somebody's attention that lives underneath you because you can't walk. Wow. So to come out of all of that to be where I am now, thanks to Dr. Maggie Gurgis and cannabis and also changing the lifestyle. Yeah. Like I work out every day. And it's because I'm walking. It's not that far, but I work out every day, and I do what makes me happy, and what makes me, So it's like, oh, why you look so good if you have all this pain? It's not every day, okay? It's not every day I wake up and I'm in pain, but in the days I'm not in, I go for it. I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. So when the 1-2 days that I'm down, you won't see me on Facebook, but. And here's the other thing too. I gotta put a fan in here, but we're gonna start wrapping this up because it's getting kind of hot in here. Is it either that or I'm on the other side of menopause, so I don't know if this is a hot flash or so. Now, what do you have for hot flashes? Where can I put that jug?
I don't know. I don't really have hot flashes, so I don't know. But I don't know. I would say CBD's the answer.
CBD
water. Cannabis is the answer.
So I'm gonna research for those. On the other side of menopause, such as what we can do and creams that we can use that will stop the hot flashes.
Well, I would think that you want to ingest, ingest some oils, like maybe CBD oils, and
or some lemonade.
Dose with THC, as well.
Lemonade.
Absolutely. How about sugar-free lemonade?
Okay, sugar-free lemonade. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. So.
If there was, let's say, 3 things you wanted my audience, your audience, the people who are listening to the show, what are the 3 things that you want them to get out of? This is going to be a question. The use of cannabis properly, and what if they want to get into this business? What they can do.
Well, I would think that. What's really important is education. So it's just educating yourself on this plant. That to me is very important because the more you educate, the more knowledge you get, then the more you'll understand how powerful this plant is. And then you'll be able to get the benefits from it. And that's what's key here is to get the benefits. And once you are able to get over the stigma. And this is really for not the audience that gets it, not my cannabis audience, because you guys get it. It's for my people and in Arkansas and Alabama and Mississippi and Indiana that, send me nasty messages and, call me legal drug dealers. I do not sell weed, so stop it. The thing about it is understand that the cannabis industry is much more than, selling dime bags on the corner. This is a whole sophisticated industry that can change lives. But if you educate yourself and just research, you'll find out how powerful this is on a medicinal level. And all those ailments that you're taking, these pharmaceuticals that are just killing you, now you can get off that and understand that you can heal naturally. So that's key. I mean, that is most important is education, because then people get away from the stigma. And also education helps them to understand how they can get into the industry as well. And because there's a lot of ancillary parts to cannabis. You don't have to own a dispensary or cultivation, to be in the industry. There's a lot of ancillary parts. And what I tell people is just kind of transfer your skill set. So ultimately, if you're in HR, then you know what, you can do HR for cannabis. If you do security or you're in accounting, then you can just transfer those skills into cannabis, because everything that is in a mainstream business is now needed in the cannabis industry. So start thinking that way as well. Not to say that you can't own a dispensary or you can't, be in cultivation. You can, but I just want people to really educate on all the different areas of the cannabis industry. And that's key.
It is.
And also stay in compliance. Make sure you do
and that's the other thing too.
Yeah, regulations are they're, everything's kind of up in the air right now, like especially in LA County with Measure M. It's not quite defined yet, so and then we've got a long ways to go.
Because there's also, just realized I wanted to read this, because there's a 64. I just wanted to give you guys just some of the things that they say based on
Prop 64.
Prop 64 is
It
going.
was a horrible bill, but
Oh, really? Okay, so why was it a horrible bill?
Well, just because we're so restricted. We've been medicinal for 21 years. And of course, a lot of it was in the gray area, but things function. Now, it's even though they're setting these regulations and these laws around it, it's still not really defined. Because you have. Just because the state says one thing, the city still can trump that, and counties can trump.
Okay, so basically, so access as of January 1st, 2018. So they're saying now it's still required?
Well, they still have to have a medical card now until January.
Until January. But this is the thing this is where I found it very funny, where I realized that whoever put this out really isn't paying attention to the rules and regulations and the law in the state. Because the last thing it says is medical marijuana use is allowed anywhere you can smoke a cigarette.
That's not true.
Where
did you get this?
Exactly. This.
Who gave you that? What?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, I went to them. Exactly. This is this is why I have Bonita Money here, because if you don't have the right information and you go into one of these facilities that are handing out these cards, and not being real doctors and understanding just, you give them $300 and you can get a card that you can walk into a facility, then they hand you garbage like this, and then they tell you you can smoke it as long as it's 1,000 feet of a schoolyard. This is not true.
Well, it's that first line. You can smoke marijuana wherever you can smoke a cigarette. I doubt that.
And the thing about it,
now they're going to have designated smoking areas for marijuana.
Like they have designated areas for smoking cigarettes now. Like you can, they have you in a little cocoon in areas where for those who smoke cigarettes. I know because I smoke cigarettes and I drink sugar. And by the time I need to leave, but I fed her. Okay, I fed her mind, I fed her body, I fed her soul with Chef. This is how we do it. It's Weeds Wednesday. Last Wednesday of every month. I have an extraordinary Bonita Money, amazing organizations. That glass jar. This is oof. My skin. Now, my friend Terry is saying that she wants some cream. Ernest is saying he wants some food. You guys, if you want some of the cream, they can go to where to get thatglassjar.com. Okay, definitely. You can go on right online, order it right online, of course. And then definitely, I want all of you, and we'll have samples of that glass jar in the swag bags, because again, Canopy Lounge is a
high-end gifting suite, very celebrity and athlete driven, and music, vendors, food that is infused, but not all of it's infused, just so you know. It's
they had cotton candy, sushi. I mean, everything I ate.
Everything.
One of my friends.
Ceviche. We had the pulled pork sandwiches. Not everything's infused, so it's a 40-60 mix. So for the ones that don't medicate, you can come as well.
80-20 mix. It was more. But even they had alcohol. Jane.
Oh no, Melissa Etheridge. Yeah, she sponsored the wine. She has a wine called No Label that is infused.
So it's great. I can't wait.
Amazing wine. And actually, we're having having the infused wine.
So I can't wait to attend their events. I've been trying to tell Elisa, like, look, I DJ, I host. You got it all in one person. You don't have to hire 3 people. Just come to me.
Okay, we're sold.
We're right here.
You hear that, why, Lisa?
Well, Lisa, we're sold. We got me. Look, I come with chefs. Hey, sponsor. And I come with sponsors. Chef, sponsor, come on in here. We're about to wrap this show up real quick. I want to thank everyone for coming on.
This is a funny show.
This is look, Cosandra, Calloway.
Come see Cosandra.
Yeah, she about to get cut. I'm about to cut. And so we have let's I think we got this all up in here. I want to thank everybody for watching.
Yes,
we need interns, we need some help. Hit us up. I want to thank everybody that's out there that's supported Cosandra Calloway Show. I want to thank Funky Sticks. I want to thank A1. I want to thank Chef. Chef, tell me the information one more time.
Hello, everybody. It's Chef Sion from Sion's Cater Needs. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Chef_SI Chef Sion. Sion's Cater Needs at LLC.
Okay, and sponsor?
You can check us out on Instagram at A1 Fronto Leaf.
A1 Fronto Leaf. A1 Fronto Leaf. But not the Bakuwood.
Not Bakuwood. We're not the white host now. So we want to take over our
So we're gonna go out on. I want to thank.
My rights for culture.
So I want to thank Diane from PMC for providing today's treat, a triple X space brownie,
space cake,
and so on that we're about to leave. But you said you don't eat sugar, so I'll taste this for you. I'm gonna taste this for you.
Could you not do it now?
Oh, no.
Just wait till I leave.
Okay, you don't even want to see me eat sugar.
No, I can't take it.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up so she can eat her sugar.
But
anyways, definitely, I want all you guys to come to Canonical Lounge June 23rd for the BT pre-party.
That weekend there's also
awesome.
a carnival in Hollywood. No, the same. It's a whole.
Man, we only.
Hey, get your own show.
Get your own show. A1, get out of here.
A1, Fronto Leaf. Get out of here.
A1, bless y'all.
Get out.
Stop the show to run now.
Put right on my.
Somebody else up there.
You're right.
It's a culture.
Get out. Bye, guys. Back to us. Back to us.
Yes. The Fronto Leaf had to go.
Get
out, Fronto Leaf. The rock the mom.
See ya.
All right. Anyways, definitely come out. That we're doing. We do about 3 times a year. Again, it's our signature event for Women Above Ground. So I hope to see you there, and definitely hit me up on. Definitely connect with me. I mean, if you guys are thinking about getting into the cannabis industry, and or you have cannabis needs, distribution, marketing, anything like that, we're there to create resources for you, connect, network, and educate. So definitely, let's connect.
Thank you, Miss Bonita Money, and I will see you on the red carpet.
Yes,
very soon.
Absolutely.
All right, now bye-bye.
Yeah, this